All right, everyone. Take your finger, index finger. Touch your nose. Take it away. Now, can any of you in here today, at Cambridge, of all places, tell me roughly the 150 muscles you just engaged to do that? And if you really know your stuff, tell me the sequential order you fired them in. Anyone? Welcome to the rest of us. None of us can do that. The question is then, how did you? How is it possible you just engaged over 150 muscles at one time, instantaneously? Who missed? Who caught themselves? No one. You all did it. Have you been practicing this all morning? So I look to this and I think to myself, well, my mind did it. It was my mind. That's what did it for me. But if it was my mind knows things. My mind could start listing off 150 muscles that it knew. It could tell me the order instantaneously. So it must not be my mind, because I don't even know how that happened. What do I know? I know that I told it to do it. I know I said, I want this, and it did it. And it did it quite lovingly. I think to myself, wow, there must be something in here then greater than me. Something in there that makes that heart go bum, 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 bum every day. I think, well, I could do that. But then, I forgot, I got to breathe. Bum, 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 breathe. Bum, 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 breathe. And, God, don't forget to blink. Bum, 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 breathe and blink. I couldn't get out of the house in the morning. So whatever designed us, whatever that thing was, it's still here. It's always been there. It just simply gave you the ability to choose. It gave you the ability to say, hey, I want to do this. And it said, okay, boys, he wants to touch his nose. And there it went. So what happens when you wish for the wrong thing? What happens when you accidentally start getting the wrong ideas in there? What does it do then? It clearly takes orders. What if I give it the wrong order? What if I give it an order for cancer? What if I give it an order for heart disease, lupus, Crohn's, colitis, celiacs, MS? See, the reality of it is we have over 10,000 diseases that affect the human body. 10,000. And according to modern medical literature, 80% of those, we have no cause. There's no accident, no trauma, no slip, no fall. There's no, hey, I ate bad sushi at Yummy Chin's. There's none of that, right? We don't know. So we look at this and we think to ourselves, how's that possible that I don't know? Maybe it's this thing called emotions. Can emotions affect the body? I mean, if I grab my anger right now and I hold it here, do you all see it? I don't. Can you feel it? I can't. It must not be real then. Yet I know when I get angry, my blood pressure goes up, and I can see that. When I get worried, my tummy starts bothering me. You got an ulcer, Mrs. Smith? Well, you've been eating wrong? No, I'm doing okay. Did you get hit by a bus or fall down a flight of stairs? No. How's your life been lately? Well, my kids are sick and, we've got this COVID thing going on. I just don't know what to do. Oh, now I found your cause. So I thought for today, for something fun, for all of you, I was going to give you a visual that I use with my patients, week in, week out. I do it on a whiteboard, which is easy, and not here. So I'm like, all right, what now? So I decided I would go back to my old school days of the fair, and I would get my fishbowl, your noodle. Since we're across the pond, the noodle in America means your head. So here's your noodle. And in our noodle sits our negative thoughts. And in our noodle sits our positive thoughts. Anger, worry, fear, frustration, negative. Love, hope, kindness, faith, positive. So there's a rule with this that we have to follow. Your noodle must stay full and it must stay balanced. Because in order to live life, you must be balanced. If we were all just positive 24/7, we wouldn't even know what positive was. You never know good from bad if there was nothing but good. You have to have something to compare it to. It's called the law of polarity. It's a universal law. And I look at that and I think, all right, well, let's do this here. What do we like to throw out most of the time? What does everyone give away? How many of you in here talk about all your good things every day? Or how many of you talk about a 3-hour bus tour without Gilligan? You understand? It's the bad stuff that happens. It's the surprise that happens. So we take one and maybe we get a little frustrated. Or maybe we're like, no, I got really mad. Throwing that over there. Or maybe, you know what? God, I'm just pissed off and the hell with it. And we throw them out. What are we going to put back? We gave out our negative energy. What do we want to put back in here? Anybody. What do we want to put back? Positive. Right? Isn't that the rule? We put our positive back in. So we get more and more of our little green balls and we put them in there. But you remember, it must stay full. It's full, but it must stay balanced. So when you give negative out, what do you have to bring back into the bowl? Absolutely. So every time you get angry at someone, how many of them are like, oh, I understand. Come here, buddy. Or do they get mad back? They get angry back. They feed back the very energy you give out. So the rule is, instead of dumping more and more anger out of the bowl and you balance it, you have to bring anger back to keep it whole. Then why not throw out the good ones? Why not choose when anger faces me? You know, if I were a little more patient with this, the anger won't overwhelm me, it won't overcome me, and I'm going to bring more patience back into my noodle, back into my bowl, back into my life. I'm going to draw back the things I want. That's how we live. Thoughts become things. Careful what you wish for. More careful what you choose to let in. And even more careful what you allow others around you to share with you and express. I am Dr. Sean McCaffrey, and I am the Robin Hood of healthcare.